There's sand on my boots! Well, not anymore because we're done with that stinking desert. So our next destination is going to be the trick house, as I mentioned. And on the way there, why not give a real shot at that cycling road thing that we failed miserably at the first time because I was too busy fighting trainers and the timer kept rolling anyway. Alright, let's give this a try. Okay. Now if I can just... Alright. Ah! Turn too early. Oh, man, I'm sucking so much. Come on. Yeah, there we go. 3 collisions. 10.51. I don't think I've ever gotten this low before. So, wow. This was actually my best run ever, I think. I mean, I've had a few collision-less runs, but it was while going back up. For some reason, it's much easier than going down, even though it's the same path. I never really understood that. Maybe it's the pressure because I was actually being timed, but that's okay, I guess. So now I'm healing my team because that whole desert ordeal took a lot out of my skarmory, and I still need it for the trick house. And we're just gonna drop by the Pokémon because I've got some junk to sell. And let's see, Nugget, don't need it. Stardust, don't need it either. And there doesn't seem to be anything else on this screen that's worth selling. The flutes, don't touch that. Oh, we got some mail for 25 bucks. It's completely worthless, but even so, it's still more worthwhile than that freaking mail. Mail's completely useless. Anyway, now that that's done, we're gonna check out that illegal peddler here who sells us some stuff for secret bases now that I got the secret power TM43, and our errands in Slateport are done, so it's time for trick house number 3. And okay, now I don't think we're gonna see us. Oh, yeah, we still saw a sparkle because I think it's after this one that we stop seeing sparkles wherever the Trickmaster is, and you gotta feel your way all over the place to try and find him. And okay, which puzzle is it now? Oh, yeah, this one. I remember it. You see the red doors that are closed and the blue doors that are open, and there are switches all across the place where if you press a switch, the doors that are open close and the doors that are close open. So that's essentially how it works, but it's a lot simpler to explain than to actually perform due to the placement of the doors and the switches as well. Anyway, there were a few things that I didn't mention in the last video regarding, you know, my April Fool's prank, and that's the fact that, well, YouTube almost derailed the whole thing because of, you know, it being down for quite a long while. I wanted to upload the video, but it just wouldn't work because they were too busy ruining the parts of the site that they hadn't ruined before, namely the pages for, you know, the individual videos. Either you're looking at this through my channel's main page, which has been crucified last fall, or you are watching this through those individual video pages, which have been utterly destroyed this week. And of course there are also the comments pages that, well, yeah, and by that I mean the pages that only display the comments that have been changed for a while. I honestly like the old layout a lot more, but what else is new? It seems every time YouTube changes, it's for the worse. So I was quite happy to be able to upload the video before going to bed last Wednesday. I wanted to do that because I wanted the video to be up for when April Fools actually began, when midnight would fall. And in fact, it was actually well past midnight in Europe, and I have quite a few European viewers, it seems, so I decided to do it early for them as well. And there was also something that somebody told me, because I changed my my channel's main page to bright pink and, you know, sickening girly colors. I was about to say feminine, but that doesn't really do that shade of pink justice. It's really freaking girly. And some people actually thought it was part of YouTube's April Fool's joke and not mine. And YouTube's April Fool's joke, as far as I know, is just a change of their logo that I didn't understand at all. But even so, maybe, or maybe I should say they thought it was part of YouTube's overhaul, that pink, which naturally wasn't the case. Nope. It was all me, and I had this layout ready for a while now. I tested it like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and the channel switched to pink briefly because I wanted to see just what it looked like. And yeah, if you were there 1 or 2 weeks ago and the channel changed to pink, and immediately after it changed back to green, it was because I was messing with the colors. I was really preparing my April Fool's joke. I was really putting everything into this one. Of course, I still left a few clues in to let people figure out that, you know, it's an April Fool's joke. For example, I didn't put Hello Kitty Happy Party Pals in my LP list. I just want to look at the scroll, and pressing this switch, nope. How do I get there? I think I understand. I gotta go press another switch. I guess I'm gonna take this one and... This puzzle is starting to make me mad, and I haven't even gotten to the scroll yet. Alright, there we go. The scroll is here. So now it's time to find my way back to the Trickmaster. And nope, if I press that, the door will close. So what I can do is go through here, take a detour. I'm forced to press that switch, so I'm gonna have to press this one as well, and then I can head back and press the switch that's right next to the exit. Bam! There we go. So Trickmaster is coveted. Okay, that's not creepy at all. But we are going to raise our ranking by 1 place, and now I'm almost his equal by 4 places. So that hardstone here upgrades rock attacks by 10% in generations 2 and 3, by 20% in generation 4. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the next part out. It's just going to be me backtracking to Rustboro through the Rust Turf Tunnel. So I'll be seeing you in the Rustboro Pokémon Center. And we're back in Rustboro. So obviously what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to deposit the egg, because the reason why I'm here in Rustboro is because I want to revive my root fossil into a lily. So yeah, let's store that egg, and don't worry, I'm gonna deposit the lily and take the egg right back so that I can continue trying to hatch it. Though, if I do get, no, I don't think I'm gonna have a full party of actually worthwhile Pokemon before a while, so let's get this show on the road. And it's working, and now he sees the fossil, and yes, I would like to bring that Pokemon back to life. My newly developed fossil regenerator. I wonder how that kind of thing works. I mean, it's a fossil, it's been dead forever. Yeah, it's incredible. Technology is incredible. That's all there is to say. So just like in Red, Blue, and Yellow, all you have to do is to go back outside, not out of the room, back outside, just as in Red, Blue, and Yellow, and then you can go right back in, and the fossil is ready! Okay, so I honestly have nothing to say. I hate it when that kind of thing happens. But, yeah, it didn't take long at all. Lily, it was. Okay, so at least I know I didn't screw up, but hey, it's the root fossil. It wouldn't have made much sense if the grass Pokemon was not the root fossil. So, now that this is done, all that's left to do is to head back to the Pokemon Center and go get our Why Not egg. I don't feel the need to, you know, take a really long ride on the Mach Bike and hatch the egg. I suppose I could do so, but I'll be doing so many steps in that backtracking session after the next gym that is probably gonna hatch right then and there. Next up, part 2 of this double program where I'll be taking on the Petalburg Gym.